unacceptable behaviors, language, or interference are strictly prohibited and may result in ejection from this game. Let's give tonight's players and coaches our positive support. And now let's meet the non-starters for the visiting Waukee Warriors. A senior DS number 2, Greta Secory. A sophomore DS number 6, Ingrid Secory. A senior DS and outside hitter number 8, Lydia Cox. A junior hitter number 9, Audrey Tretton. A junior hitter number 10, Jenna Christensen. A junior hitter number 12, Mayuri Anna. A junior DS number 15, Sienna Dowling. A freshman hitter number 18, Aubrey Finneran-Zander. A sophomore setter number 19, Elsa Monkford. And now the non-starters for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. A sophomore setter number 1, Kate Clendenin. A senior DS number 3, Addie Alessio. Heads up already. A sophomore right side number 4, Gianna Stanfeld. A freshman outside hitter number 5, Nikki Mueller. A sophomore setter number 6, Jaya Morrow. A junior DS number 7, Julia Stevenson. A sophomore middle hitter number 8, Annabelle Niggemeyer. A sophomore DS number 9, Emerson Flattery. And a freshman right side number 17, Ellie Drumhorse. And now the starters for the Waukee Warriors. A senior outside hitter number 3, Maggie Craig. A senior middle hitter number 4, Lexi Weber. A senior middle hitter number 5, Mia Heinrich. A junior setter number 7, Liv Davis. A junior outside hitter number 11, Malia Rogers. A senior right side number 22, Stella Braddock. And finally a sophomore libero number 1, Allie Ruddy. The Warriors are coached by Candace Pelea, assisted by Krista Coughlin, Elisa Robb, and Andrea Ruddy. And finally, the starters for your Dowling Catholic Maroons. A senior setter number 10, Tessa Holtorf. A sophomore outside hitter number 11, Kennedy Klein. A junior outside hitter number 12, Kaylee Klein. A senior middle hitter number 13, fan favorite, Billy Mueller. A senior right side number 14, Ava Gredicke. A sophomore middle hitter number 16, Caroline Crane. And finally, a freshman libero number 20, Cindy Bryan. The Maroons are coached by Mary Beth Wiskus. She's assisted by Leah McQuaid, Aaron Hughes, Jesse Bach, Sophia Panovich, Katrina Chandler, Darian Table, Jenny Fisher, and Marie Stefani. The officials for tonight's match are Gene Denny, Kurt Larkin, Andy Chase, and Allison Klein. Please rise for the Dowling Catholic pregame prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Loving and gracious God, as we gather for the game this evening, help us to feel your presence with us. We ask your blessing on both teams, the players, coaches, officials, and fans. Help us to appreciate the opportunities you give us, that we might be able to give you greater glory. Help us also to keep perspective and to rededicate ourselves to fair play and good sportsmanship. We pray in the name of Jesus our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please remain standing and remove your hats to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. Please join Dowling Catholic sophomore Dawson Hinker in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets flickering, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It is senior night inside Dowling Catholic High School as we say welcome to high school volleyball on CISN. Two of the top 10 teams in Class 5A duking it out tonight as Dowling Catholic ranked 6th in Class 5A, coming in with a record of 12-8 with a recent upset victory last Tuesday against the 4th-ranked Ankeny Hawkettes. Meanwhile, Waukee coming in 3rd following a loss on the road at Ankeny Centennial last Tuesday night, coming in with a record of 19-4, led by Purdue commit Malia Rogers. For the Maroons, last Tuesday we saw Gianna Stanfeld and Jaya Morrow starting. In place of them tonight will be Tessa Holtorf and Kennedy Klein. We just got an update from Andy Pollock, one of the players from Waukee. Wasn't able to finish Tuesday night's game, but they will be playing tonight. It'll be the Warriors who serve first in this top 10 CIML showdown. Correction, it'll be Tessa Holtorf for the Maroons who serve it. She gets her game ball. So we are set to go here at Dowling Catholic High School.
All right, we got the administrational tasks out of the way. Let's play CIML volleyball.
Now that we're Tessa Holtorf serving it. Dowling's front row making their stance already. Stella Braddock not able to get it through. Kaylee Klein kept alive by Rogers. Here's Braddock again. Blocked at the net. As Dowling has the first point of tonight's match. Tessa Holtorf still back to serve it. That one, another point for the Maroons as they're off to a 2-0 start. Lexi Weber tried getting it through there, but was denied at the front. Holtorf serves that one right into the net, and Waukee gets their first point.
1-2.
It'll be Liv Davis back to serve it. Liv Davis leads the team in aces with 20 this season. And she hits that one too far, and it's an exchange of 3 points as Dowling now leads 3-1 with Kaylee Klein now to serve. Kaylee Klein with 17 aces this season, second best on the team. Rogers can't handle that one, and it is ace number 18 for Kaylee Klein. We've seen Kaylee Klein get a lot of long scoring streaks started for the Maroons when she has been serving. No ace that time as Davis sets it up. Braddock, and it's kept alive. Kennedy Klein puts it down. The Maroons off to a hot start here.
5-1.
Way better start than they had against Ankeny on Tuesday night. Warriors maybe a little bit confused as of right now. That's another ace as it's Kaylee Klein this time.
6-1. Kaylee Klein still serving.
One more ace and she'll be at ace 20. No ace that time as Rogers received it. That one blocked at the net by Moeller.
7-1.
A 7-1 start, and Waukee's going to take an early timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second break on Huddle TV and CISN. We welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic High School. Kaylee Klein to serve it. The Maroons off to a hot 7-1 start here in set one. That one just too far as Waukee gets their second point.
2-7.
So Maggie Craig back to serve for the Warriors as they trail by 5. Still awaiting the whistle from the refs. And now we're good to go as Craig puts it into play. Here's Holtorf with the setup again. Mueller can't get it back over.
3-7.
So the Warriors with 2 straight coming off of the timeout, looking to continue chipping into that deficit. Holtorf with the setup again. Kennedy Klein this time, just kind of tipping it over. Here's Stella Braddock, blocked at the net by Kennedy Klein. Dowling goes up 8-3. It appears that was the emphasis that Coach Mary Beth Wiskus made clear in practice on Wednesday from what we've seen so far. Sydney Bryan putting it into play. A net violation, and Waukee gets the point. So an 8-4 game now. Lexi Weber will serve it for the Warriors. They trail 8-4. There's Kennedy, correction, Kaylee. It was Kennedy actually getting that kill. 9-4 game now as Gianna Stanfeld and Jaya Morrow come in for Ava Gredicke and Tessa Holtorf. Jaya Morrow will go back to serve it as the Maroons lead by 5. Davis setting that up. Malia Rogers. She gets the kill.
Malia Rogers scores.
The Waukee Warriors answering that time as Stella Braddock will go back to serve it.
Serving for Waukee, Stella Braddock.
Warriors trailing by 4. I don't know, lollipop serve over the net. Kennedy Klein can't finish it. Here's a tip over, and it's kept alive. Kennedy Klein again can't get it down. That one sort of lofted over. Here's Gianna Stanfel, kept alive by Braddock. And here's Rogers now. Denied at the net. Caroline Crane, as now she is making a name of herself. Greta Sikori coming in for Stella Braddock on the Warriors' side of the net. Kennedy Klein will serve it as Dowling leads 10-5. Here's Liv Davis with the setup to Rogers. It can't go down. Kaylee Klein finishes the job.
Point Warriors.
Correction.
6-11.
The Warriors point.
Serving for Waukee.
So Malia Rogers now back to serve it as the Warriors trail by 4. There's Kaylee Klein again, kept alive by Allie Ruddy. And here's a free ball for the Maroons. There's Jaya Morrow. Caroline Crane can't get it finished. There's Kaylee Klein again, too long, and another point for Waukee.
7-10. Malia serving.
Malia Rogers still serving it. That one skimming the net as it went over. Morrow with the setup to Kaylee Klein. Rogers keeps it alive. That one into the net and a point right back to Dowling. So 7-11, Dowling leading. Ellie Muller checking back in, and Caroline Crane will serve it. Liv Davis with the setup. Kept alive by Morrow. And here's a free ball off the hands of Stanfel. Davis setting it up again. Maggie Craig finishing it off. So 8-11 now as Allie Ruddy goes back to serve it.
Weber in, Ruddy serving for the Warriors. Ellie Muller back in for the Maroons as well as Cindy Ryan.
That one denied at the net. Maggie Craig taking advantage of that mishandled serve. So after trailing 7-1, Waukee has made it a 2-point set as Allie Ruddy serves that one too far.
Service there, point Maroons.
So now a 12-9 game. Gianna Stanfield and Jaya Morrow come out. Tessa Holtorf and Ava Gredicke coming back in as Holtorf will go back to serve it. That one tipped back over. Not seeing a lot of that 1-2-3. Malia Rogers not able to get it down. Kaylee Klein jamming it through but out of bounds as Waukee gets the point. Stella Braddock coming back in for Greta Sikori. Liv Davis back to serve it. She lollipops that serve over as Holtorf sets it up and Muller cannot get it down. Here's Stella Braddock not getting it back over the net. And Dowling makes it a 13-10 set.
Kaylee Klein with the ball ready to serve.
Kaylee Klein back to serve it. Received by Rogers. Kept alive. Gredicke not able to finish it. Holtorf with the setup again to Gredicke. This time she finishes it. 14-10, now Dowling leading. Have to wonder how soon it'll be before we see Kaylee Klein come from the back row to make the kill. Saw a lot of that in their previous game on Tuesday night. Here's Bryant with the setup this time. Kennedy Klein, it's still alive. Ellie Muller cannot finish it. Kennedy Klein denying him at the net. And now a 15-10 game.
Kaylee Klein still serving.
Once again, we mentioned Kaylee Klein getting those scoring runs started as the server. Malia Rogers can't get it over.
16-10.
So now a 16-10 game. And Waukee takes their second time out of the set. We'll be back after this break on Huddle TV and CISN as the Maroons lead 16-10. We welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons leading the third-ranked Warriors 16-10.
16-10.
Kaylee Klein still back to serve. Waukee without any timeouts. Here's Davis with the setup to Braddock. She tips it over. Holtorf setting it to Kennedy Klein, who can't finish it. Ava Gredicke getting Dowling the point. So now a 17-10 game. Waukee in utter confusion right now as to what this score is. Being the third-ranked team in the state, this is not the situation they want to find themselves in. Kaylee Klein serves that one too far.
Serves there, point Waukee. In for the Maroons, number 3, Addie Alessio. Serving for the Warriors, 11-17.
Eddie Alessio coming in now for the Maroons. Maggie Craig back to serve it for Waukee. This Holtorf with the setup to Kennedy Klein as it's kept alive. Rogers this time getting it through but not dead. Muller kept alive by Ruddy. And here's Rogers again, tipping it over and getting it down.
Rogers for the Warriors, 12-17.
Malia Rogers, the Purdue commit, keeping the Warriors in it. But they'll need more than just one to catch back up. That one's skimming the net, and it is an ace for Maggie Craig.
Warriors, 13-17.
Well, that's 2 quick points. Have to see if Maggie Craig can do that again. She does the exact opposite as Dowling gets the point off the service error. So Muller and Bryan coming out. Correction, Bryan actually in to serve it. So 18-13 right now, Dowling leading by 5. She lollipops that one over. Here's Malia Rogers jamming it through.
14-18.
Warriors now trailing by 4. Lexi Weber is back now to serve it. Rogers denies them. Did a good job of getting their hand in there, but avoiding the net penalty. Lexi Weber now serving it again. Holthorpe setting it up this time. Caroline Crane can't handle it. So Waukee rallying back into this one following their timeout. And now you have to wonder if Mary Beth Wiskus is thinking about calling a timeout to regroup. Holthorpe setting it up again. Gredicke out of bounds. We got a 1-point set. And there's the timeout for Mary Beth Wiskus. We'll take one as well. The Warriors now only trailing by 1 on Huddle TV and CISN. And Waukee back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The Warriors on a hot scoring run right now, only trailing by 1 here on the road. Holthorpe setting it up again. Ava Gredicke not able to finish it. Here's Stella Braddock tipping it over. Here's Kennedy Klein not able to finish it. That one blocked at the front row as Caroline Crane gets Dowling the first point off the timeout.
Stanfell and Morrow in for the Maroons.
Gianna Stanfell and Jaya Morrow coming in as Ava Gredicke and Tessa Holthorpe come out. Jaya Morrow back to serve it as the Maroons lead by 2. There's Malia Rogers jamming it through. And it's back to a 1-point set. Stella Braddock still back to serve it. Question is, can she tie it up? Morrow with a long set. It's out of bounds and we are tied.
Warriors, 19 all.
Braddock still back to serve it. Now at the even score, it's a race to 25. That one in, and it is for Stella Braddock. Warriors with their first lead of the set.
In for Dowling is number 12.
Dowling making a quick substitution as Kaylee Klein comes in. Addie Alessio coming out. Stanfeld has set it up there as Kennedy Klein can't finish it. Mia Heinrich with her first kill of the night. And Mary Beth Wiskus takes her second timeout. And so will we as Dowling trails 19-21 on Huddle TV and CISN. We're back following the timeout as Stella Braddock is still back to serve it for the Warriors. Gianna Stanfell with the tip of the line and she gets the point. 20-21 as Kennedy Klein goes back to serve it. Here's Liv Davis with the setup to Rogers. Rogers getting it down. The Warriors now leading by 2 and 3 away from winning set 1. Malia Rogers back to serve it. Here's Kaylee Klein. Out of bounds and another point for Waukee.
23-20.
The Maroons just completely offline right now, as the Warriors have now rallied back. There's Morrow with the setup again. Caroline Crane has the Maroons back in it.
21-23.
21-23 now as Ellie Muller comes back in, and Caroline Crane will serve it. That one too long, and we now have set point.
24-21.
A 24-21 lead as Allie Ruddy will serve it.
Set point. Ready. Service.
That one outside, and Dowling gets a point.
24-24.
Holtorf and Gredeke come back in for Stanfella Morrow. Tessa Holtorf will go back to serve it as the Maroons trail by 2. There's Davis with the setup. And that's it. The Warriors win set 1, 25-22. What a comeback they had from originally trailing 7-1 early with the regroup and using their 2 timeouts. They come back to take a 1-0 lead on the Maroons here on the road. We welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The 3rd-ranked Waukee Warriors leading 1-0 on the road against the 6th-ranked Dowling Catholic Maroons. We'll see Liv Davis of the Warriors with the first set to start set 2. We are currently awaiting the game ball and the whistle from the refs.
Switch, here we go. Liv Davis serving Waukee Warriors.
Liv Davis puts it into play, and we are underway in set 2. Liv Davis, correction, Maggie Craig getting the first point for Waukee. Liv Davis still serving it here. Oh, would have went out, but it was kept alive. Kaylee Klein, it's down.
Kaylee Klein.
It's now 1-1 set.
1-all.
Stanfell coming out for Gredeke. Tessa Holtorf coming in for J.O. Morrow. Holtorf will serve it. Stella Braddock laying down the boom. Now a 2-1 Waukee lead. Maggie Craig serving it into play for the Warriors. Too long, and a point right back to Dowling.
2-all. Kaylee Klein serving for the Maroons.
Kaylee Klein now back to serve it. And once again, we mentioned she is the one who usually gets these scoring runs started for the Maroons. It'll be interesting to see if she can get one going here. Here's Stella Braddock. Kept alive by Bryan. Here's a free ball for the Warriors. That one too long and a point for Dowling. Lexi Weber with a little too much heat on it. Here's point number 1 of the Kaylee Klein run. Here's Malia Rogers, kept alive by Bryan as Holtorf sets it up. Kennedy Klein getting it down. And now a 4-2 lead for Dowling. Kaylee Klein still serving it. 2 points built into the run already. Ruddy has to get that one barely over. Ellie Muller finishing it off. Muller said they didn't need 3 hits. She knew she could put it away herself. Maroons on a 3-0 run with Klein serving. There's an ace for Kaylee Klein. And a timeout for Waukee as the Maroons are on a 4-0 run right now, and they want to talk it over. So we'll take a timeout as well, as we'll be back after this break on Huddle TV and CISN. We are back as the Maroons are on a 4-0 run right now. Kaylee Klein getting a quick exchange of words with her younger sister, Kennedy Klein. Kaylee Klein back to serve it. Here's Braddock. Denied by Kennedy.
7-2.
Make it a 5-0 run for the Maroons. We weren't kidding when we said Kaylee Klein gets the runs going. Here's Malia Rogers. She puts an end to it. So a 3-7 game now. Ruddy comes out. Mia Heinrich comes in. Lexi Weber will serve it for the Warriors. Waukee trailing by 4. Holtorf with a setup. Kennedy Klein can't finish it. The front row. Here's Holtorf setting up. Muller kept alive. There's Holtorf setting it up again. Gredicke finishing it off.
8-3. Dowling.
So an 8-3 game now for Dowling.
Weber out, running in. Sydney Brown.
Maroons coming off with a little fury after set 1. They currently lead 8-3, and Sydney Bryan is back to serve it. Malia Rogers denied at the front row. Mia Heinrich thought someone else was going to get it, but she didn't.
They're first.
Dowling's actually going to take a quick timeout here, and we will too. The Maroons lead by 6. We're back following the timeout taken by Dowling. Interesting choice of timing there as they lead by 6. Not to mention winning the previous point. We got a whistle from the refs here. We're gonna get a reserve here as Sydney Bryan back to serve it again. Waukee's head coach in discussion with the refs right now.
Sydney Bryan serving 9-3 down.
Now that we have that finished being discussed, Sydney Bryan back to serve it for real this time. Another mishandle by the Warriors and another point for Dowling.
10-3.
10-3, Bryan still serving it. Here's the setup from Davis to Braddock. Holtorf keeps it alive. There's Ava Gredicke slamming it down. And now an 11-3 game. Rogers has the Maroons. Bryan has the Maroons on a 3-0 run right now. Bryan has to give him a free ball. Here's Rogers, kept alive. Denied at the net by Mia Heinrich.
4-11. Braddock serving.
4-2-11 right now as Stella Braddock is back to serve it. Holtorf setting it up again. Caroline Crane not able to get back over. Another point for Waukee.
5-11.
Braddock serving it again. Holtorf setting it up to Kennedy Klein. It's kept alive by the Warriors. Here's Rogers this time. That front row making their stance. Kennedy Klein tipping it over, kept alive by Braddock. Here's a free ball right back to the Maroons. Holtorf setting it up again to Gredicke this time as it's still alive. Holtorf setting it up. And Caroline Crane finishes it off. A 12-5 set now. Holtorf coming out as well as Ava Gredicke. Gianna Stanfeld and Jaya Morrow coming back in place of them. Jaya Morrow will serve it. Grace Accord also coming back in for the Warriors. Rogers getting the kill. So a 6-12 game now as Rogers will go back to serve it. Rogers skimming the net there on her serve. Kennedy Klein gonna hit the antenna, and Waukee gets another point.
Malia still serving.
Malia Rogers came into tonight's match leading the team in kills with 181. Kennedy Klein getting the kill that time.
13-7 Maroons. Kaylee Klein checks back in.
Kaylee Klein checks back in place
Serving
of
Kennedy Klein.
Addie Alessio. Kennedy Klein back to serve it. That one too long and a point right back to Waukee. 8-13 now.
Weber in, Heinrich out. Ruddy, your server.
Allie Ruddy serving it into play. And it's an ace serve for Allie Ruddy.
9-13.
Dowling with some miscommunication on their end. Almost another ace for Ruddy there. She keeps it alive. That one a point right for Dowling.
14-9.
Lexi Weber having some issues trying to get it back over.
Flattery.
Emerson Flattery checking in for Caroline Crane. Emerson Flattery will serve it as well. And there's an ace serve for Emerson Flattery. 15-19. A 6-point lead right now for the Maroons as Emerson Flattery serves it right into the net.
10-15. Braddock in.
So Liv Davis now back to serve it for the Warriors. Stella Braddock checking back in place of Greta
Crane out,
Sakori.
Brian in for Dowling.
Maroons leading by 5. Moore with the setup to Muller, who can't get it through, but it's kept alive. Sydney Bryan gives him a free ball. Here's Braddock. Too far.
Point Dowling.
No contact at the net.
15-10.
The Maroons make some quick substitutions, bringing back in Holtorf and Gredicke in place of Gianna Stanfill and Jaya Morrow. Holtorf back to serve it. Here's a Braddock, not getting it through that front row. Maggie Craig, too long. And Dowling leads by 7.
Point Waukee.
Interesting call there.
Maggie Craig serving.
Maybe there was contact at the net there that I just didn't see. Maggie Craig with the serve as Holtorf sets it up to Muller. Muller getting the contact at the net. They now lead 17-11.
Kaylee Klein, service.
Kaylee Klein now back to serve it. Remember, she had the 5-0 run earlier before it was ended by Malia Rogers. Here's Rogers with the kill attempt. And she gets it. So 12-17 now.
Ready out.
Warriors and the Maroons with a series of point exchanges. Lexi Weber now back to serve it. Addie Alessio coming in for Kaylee Klein on the Maroons side. It's Holtorf with the set to Muller, and she gets it done.
18-12 Maroons.
Muller, the leader on the team in kill efficiency, and she's proved it so far tonight.
Cindy Bryan serving.
Cindy Bryan now serving as they lead by 6. Mia Heinrich getting the kill that time.
13-18.
So a 13-18 game. Here's Stella Braddock putting it into play. Here's Caroline Crane, kept alive in the back. Rogers, interesting way to keep it alive. It's a free ball. Rogers again, kept alive by Alessio. Too long and a point for Waukee. Ava Gredicke with just a little too much hot sauce on it.
Point Warriors.
Stella Braddock still back to serve it.
Braddock serving.
That one, an ace serve for Braddock.
15-18.
Once again, we see the Warriors chipping back in after trailing big. They trail by 3 on a lollipop serve, and it's back-to-back aces for Stella Braddock.
Point Warriors.
And now they only trail by 2. Have to wonder how soon before Dowling calls a timeout. No ace that time. A net violation. Dowling's point.
19-16.
So after a 2-row run off the hands of Braddock, Dowling finally gets their first point here in a while. Jaya Morrow comes in as well as Gianna Stanfel.
Morrow serving, 19-16.
Coach Wiska seems to know what she's doing, exchanging those duos on the court. Another point for Dowling.
2016.
Mia Heinrich denied at the net. And Jaya Morrow back to serve it again. Here's Maria Rogers. It's down inside.
17-20.
Warriors keeping it close.
Maria Rogers serving.
Maria Rogers, her serve received by Bryan. Kennedy Klein gonna give him a free ball. That one down inside is Maggie Craig.
17.
Correction, it was outside.
Haley Klein.
Dowling leading 21-17.
Kennedy Klein.
Kennedy Klein to serve it. That one kept alive in the back. Caroline Crane not able to finish it. Gianna Stanfel kept alive. Rogers into the net. A 22-17 game, and Waukee uses their second timeout. And we'll take one as well as Dowling leads by 5 on Huddle TV and CISN. We welcome you back inside following the timeout.
22-17.
The Maroons leading by 5 against the Waukee Warriors. Kennedy Klein's serve received in the back. That's another kill for Mia Heinrich.
Weber in, Heinrich out.
Heinrich checking back out following her kill. Allie Ruddy back to serve it. That one lollipopped as it skims the net. Overset by Morrow. That one down as it's Lexi Weber doing it. Question is, can Allie Ruddy get a run going for the Warriors? Brian gonna set it up this time. Kaylee Klein not able to finish it. Maggie Craig down inside. Now chipping slowly back into the deficit as Mary Beth Wiskus takes her second timeout. And we'll also take it with her as the Maroons now only lead by 2 on Huddle TV and CISN. Waukee back following the timeout. None left for each team as Allie Ruddy's back to serve it as the Warriors only trail by 2. Caroline Cray not able to get the kill. A net penalty and another point for Dowling as they're 2 away from winning this set and tying it at 1 set apiece. Warrior fans didn't like that one. Emerson Flattery in to serve it. Caroline Crane checking out. Maggie Craig not able to finish it. Jaya Moore gives him a free ball. Maggie Craig once again. Ellie Muller not able to finish that one. Malia Rogers from the back as it is right back to Waukee. Malia Rogers just tipping it over this time. Morrow setting it up to Stanfell as she was in the net. Correction is Waukee. The refs get it right. The Warriors back to a 2-point deficit. Now Liv Davis back to serve it again.
Subbing for Dowling, Caroline Crane. She's back out, Brian's in.
Caroline Crane now back out as Kennedy Klein is in to serve it. A little discussion between Kennedy Klein, Coach Wiskus, and the net ref. Now we have that resolved. Liv Davis is back to serve it. Here's Stanfell with the attempt. It's right back to Dowling. Muller outside. A point for Waukee is now they only trail by 1. Muller. It's down.
24-22.
Now set point here in set 2. The Maroons looking to try to tie it at 1 set apiece. Tessa Holtorf coming in and she will serve it. Here's Braddock. Down. Now 1-point set again. Maggie Craig now back to serve it for the Warriors. Can they rally to a deuce? Here's their chance. Braddock. A net violation results in Dowling's point as they tie it at 1 set apiece. winning set 2, 25-23. And well, we'll take it with them. What an exciting second set that was. Tied at 1 set apiece here on Huddle TV and CISN. Okay, we welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic. They are going to replay set point. Warriors still trailing by 1, 24-23. Malia Rogers. She ties it at 24 apiece. We can't get the scoreboard reset for you, so we're just going to keep the score continuously mentioned right now. Maggie Craig serving as we are tied at 24. And it's an ace serve for Maggie Craig, and now the Warriors have set point, leading 25-24. That one too far. We're now tied again. So 25-25. Kaylee Klein will serve it.
Number 12, Kaylee Klein.
This has been a very interesting set so far. And it only continues to get more interesting by the volley. Kaylee Klein's serve received by Rogers. Too long. Dowling now leading 26-25. And remember, we said Kaylee Klein is the one who gets these runs going. She has the Maroons leading 26-25 in set point. Rogers, outside! And Dowling wins set 2 to tie it at 1 set apiece. So we will go to break right now, as we are once again tied at 1 set apiece on Huddle TV and CISN. So we welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic
Welcome
High
back to
School.
beautiful historic Dowling
We had to
Catholic
get
High
the
School.
phone plugged in order to keep this live stream going. Because Holtorf is going to serve into play right now as the Maroons and the Warriors are tied at 1 set apiece and head into set 3. Here's Malia Rogers. Ball right back to the Warriors. There's Braddock digging it out. Braddock gonna try to put it away as it's still kept alive. What a good volley here. Maggie Craig not able to finish it. Ellie Muller still kept alive. That point to Dowling. All right, this is going to be an interesting discussion here. No, it almost looked like Dowling had hit it after it was whistled dead. Warriors fans were not happy with it. So that's going to garner a further discussion between Waukee and the refs. Still a Maroon point as Tessa Holtorf goes back to serve it again. Malia Rogers has to tip it over. From Holtorf to Klein. Correction, Muller. And now a 2-0 set. Maggie Craig denied at the net. Ava Gredicke holding down the 4. Holtorf back to serve it again. Received by Rogers. Gredicke almost had it finished. And another point for Dowling. A 4-0 run as Waukee takes a timeout, and we'll take it with them. The Maroons on a 4-0 run to start set 3. We'll be back after this break on Huddle TV and CISN. So we're back following the timeout. The Maroons leading 4 points to 0 right now. A net battle there and a point for Waukee. It's their first of the set.
Lift is the call. 1-4, Liv Davis, serve.
It's Holtorf with the setup again to Ellie Muller, who can't finish it. Muller again. Denied at the net. Maggie Craig holding down the fort as Waukee now trails 2-4. Ellie Muller pushing it through, but it's still alive. Stella Braddock pushing it over. Brian with the setup to Gredicke. Still alive. A free ball for the Warriors. There's Maggie Craig tipping it over the front row, but it's still alive. Ava Gredicke Holtdorf again, and a free ball for the Warriors. Braddock denied at the front. Kaylee Klein holding strong.
Kaylee serving for Dowling.
Kaylee Klein back to serve it. Here's Braddock, kept alive by Bryan. Kennedy Klein can't finish it. Rogers from the back, it skims the net. Here's Gredeke, kept alive by Rogers. And there's the point for Dowling.
6-2.
A 6-2 volley, correction, a 6-2 set. Another whistle real quick as Stella Braddock has to tie her shoe. She's set to go now. Kaylee Klein given the all good as she will put it into play. That one, an ace serve for Kaylee Klein. Just barely skimming over the net. She'll go back to serve it again. Getting another run built for the Maroons. Another ace serve for Kaylee Klein. 8-2. The Dowling bench doing the ring around the rosy, as is the tradition on an ace. Kaylee Klein still serving. No ace that time. What a free ball for the Maroons as Holtdorf sets it to Muller. That one a kill for Maggie Craig as the Warriors end the run of Kaylee Klein. Eddie Alessio checking in for the Maroons as Maggie Craig serves it into play. That one, Rogers couldn't handle it. So a 9-3 set now. Rogers had the perfect opportunity to finish it right there, making an 8-4 set. One mishap has Sydney Bryan now serving for the Maroons. Here's Braddock outside. And a 10-3 set. A lollipop serve, not enough, as Waukee gets a free point as they bring back in Mia Heinrich as Allie Ruddy checks out. And Lexi Weber will serve it. So Holtdorf setting it up, and Gredeke has it too far. A 5-10 set now, as Weber is still back to serve it. That one into the net, and a point right back to Dowling. Those service errors being costly for the Warriors. Holtdorf going to come out, as well as Ava Gredeke, Jaya Morrow, and Gianna Stanfeld coming in. There's Braddock. Bryan not able to handle it. And another point for Waukee. Braddock now back to serve it. Warriors trailing by 5. There's Kennedy Klein. There's Rogers, still alive. Bryan gonna give him a free ball. Here's Rogers this time, kept alive by Bryan again. That one a point for Waukee. 7-11 now. And Stella Braddock to serve it. Jaya Mora with the setup to Kennedy Klein as it's kept alive by Braddock. That one too long and a point for Dowling.
Point for Rouge, 12-7. Sikorian, Braddock out.
Greatest Sikori gonna come in now for the Warriors in place of Stella Braddock. Kennedy Klein now back to serve it as the Maroons lead by 5. Malia Rogers inside this time. Rogers finding her consistency again as she now goes back to serve it. Winner of this set gonna go up 2-1. Malia Rogers with the ace serve, skimming the net and just barely getting over. Now, can Rogers get 2 aces in a row here? So no ace that time. Kaylee Klein kept alive by Ruddy. Maggie Craig kept alive by Bryant. Set up to Rogers from the back, and it's a kill for Rogers. 3 points straight for the Warriors as Rogers is still back to serve it. That one too far and a point for Dowling. Another costly service error for Waukee. Muller and Flattery coming in place of Sydney Bryan and Caroline Crane. Flattery will serve it. Maggie Craig can't get it through that front row. Muller denies him. 14-10 now. And Flattery still back to serve it. Maroons with this 4-0 lead, trying to protect it. Kaylee Klein finishing it again this time. And a timeout for Waukee as they trail by 5. And we'll take the timeout with them as Dowling leads by 5 on CISN and Huddle TV. We welcome you back following the timeout as Emerson Flattery is set to serve it as the Maroons lead by 5 in set 3. That one too long for Flattery and a point for Waukee following the timeout. Allie Ruddy now back to serve it for the Warriors. Muller finishing it, making it look easy. The team leader in kill efficiency back in business. And now Tessa Holtorf coming back in place of Jaya Morrow. Holtorf will serve it. There's the ace serve for Holtorf. A 17-11 lead now for Dowling. Very similar looking to set 2. Question is, can the Maroons finish it off in more dominant fashion? Rogers from the back row isn't able to finish it. Kaylee Klein kept alive by Rogers. And Holtorf setting it again to Kaylee Klein, who cannot finish it. They'll try again here with Muller. The defense at the net now coming out. Rogers kept alive by Bryan. Redicke outside and a point for Waukee.
Point Waukee, 12-17. Redicke
Back on the same track as set two. Sakori coming in from what we see. Liv Davis serving it. Kaylee Klein not able to get it through. 13-17 now. Waukee with a 4-point deficit. They're chipping back in. Holtorf tried some trickery there but couldn't get it. No net penalty that time, and Dowling gets another point. 18-13 lead.
18-13. Kaylee Klein with the serve.
Kaylee Klein putting it into play. And an ace serve for Kaylee Klein. 19-13, and we've lost track of how many aces she's had tonight. Don't have the privilege of having somebody to keep stats for us. Here's Braddock, kept alive by Holtorf. Kaylee Klein, Gretchen Kennedy. A 20-13 game now. Waukee with no timeouts remaining here in this set. Kaylee Klein back to serve it as she awaits a game ball. Maroons with a 7-point lead, trying to finish the set off and go up 2-1. Here's Braddock again. She gets the kill, breaking through Redicke and Muller.
14-20. Alessio checks in.
Addie Alessio checking in for the Maroons. Maggie Craig is back to serve it. Too far for Craig and a point right back to Dowling. And a 21-14 lead. Sydney Bryan now back to serve it. She came in tonight with 14 aces. Here's Rogers. Denied at the front. Ava Redicke doing her job. And very well for that matter. Bryan pushing that one into the net and a point right back to Waukee. A 15-22 game as Mia Heinrich checks in place of Ruddy. Lexi Weber back to serve it as they trail by 7. Another net battle there, and Waukee gets the point.
Waukee, 16-22.
16-22 right now. Lexi Weber trying to get the Warriors back in it. Caroline Crane says not right now, as they now have a 23-16 lead. Gianna Stanfeld and Jay Amoro gonna check in place of Tessa Holtorf and Ava Redicke, and Mora will go back to serve it. The Maroons only 2 points away from winning this set. Here's Rogers. Blocked at the net. Gianna Stanfeld this time And set point for the Maroons. Jay Amoro to serve it. Looking to finish it right now. No ace serve from her. Malia Rogers out, and Dowling wins the set. 25-16. Twice now in this week has Dowling lost the first set but won the next two. They lead 2-1 on Huddle TV and CISN. After this break, we'll be back with set 4. So we welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons winning that previous set and now have a 2-1 lead against the third-ranked Waukee Warriors.
Here we go.
The Maroons trying to end this week with 2 wins. The Warriors trying to rebound off of their loss last Tuesday against Ankeny Centennial. Liv Davis to serve things into play here in set 4. Ellie Moore getting things started for the Maroons. And they lead 1-0.
Tessa Holtorf checks in.
Tessa Holtorf checking in for Morrow, and Ava Gredicke coming in for Gianna Stanfield.
1-0.
Stella Braddock not able to finish it. Holtorf to Moore. An interesting way to get it across, and it had a little roll to it. But they now lead 2-0. Coming up on the top of the 9th hour here in the night. Holtorf with the ace right, striking 9 o'clock.
3-0, Maroons.
Interesting timing there. Question is, can she do it again? Not this time. Maggie Craig gets the contact at the net and the point.
1-3, Maggie Craig.
Maggie Craig back to serve it following the kill. As the Warriors trail by 2. Boltorf setting it up to Gredicke. What a roll that thing had on the net. Dowling gets the point. Kaylee Klein now back to serve it. She's had a good history of getting some scoring runs for the Maroons in the previous 3 sets. Stella Braddock inside.
Waukee.
For the first time we've seen tonight, Kaylee Klein at server isn't able to get a point.
In for the Maroons is number 3, Abby Alessio.
Lexi Weber now serving it for the Warriors. Woltorf sending it up to Kennedy Klein again. Kept alive on a miracle. Ellie Muller outside and a point for Waukee. And now a 1-point set.
Weber serving.
Kaylee Klein too far. And we are tied at 4 apiece. The Warriors with 3 straight points to chip back into that 3-point deficit. That one's skimming the net and a point. And an ace for Lexi Weber. And their first lead in set 3. No ace that time for Weber. Here's Rogers over the net, kept alive. That one outside, and another point for Waukee as they lead by 2. What a coincidence that's the server after Kaylee Klein for the Warriors getting the run started. 5 points straight when Lexi Weber has been serving. Stella Braddock, somehow it was alive, but not for long. 6 straight for the Warriors, and you have to wonder how much sooner it is before Coach Wiskus uses the timeout. Another ace serve for Lexi Weber. Coach Wiskus has had enough. She's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take it as well. The Warriors with 7 straight points and leading by 4 on Huddle TV and CISN. We're back following the timeout from Coach Wiskus and the Maroons. The Warriors on a 7-0 run right now and leading by 4. Kennedy Klein with the kill attempt, and it's down. So Dowling with an answer following the timeout as they send Sydney Bryan back to serve.
Sydney Bryan serving.
Here's Rogers with the attempt, getting it over but kept alive by Kennedy. Ava Gredicke getting it down. 2 straight off the timeout for the Maroons.
6-8.
Stella Braddock getting it through on the front. And now a 9-6 lead as Braddock goes back to serve it. Braddock, a little hesitation there. Too far, and Dowling gets the immediate point. Gianna Stanfeld and Jay Amoro about to check in as Holtorf comes out. Morrow coming in place of Ava Gredicke.
Morrow serving 7-9.
Morrow back to serve it as they trail by 2. Waukee leading 9-7. Here's Rogers. Kept alive by Bryan. Gianna Stanfeld, long tip. Denied at the net. It's Caroline Crane this time.
8-9.
And Jay Amoro still back serving it. Rogers again kept alive. Kennedy Klein not able to finish it. Rogers denied at that front row. Liv Davis not able to tip it and finish. Here's a free ball for the Warriors. Davis to Rogers. Kept alive again. No double tip called. Here's a free ball, still alive. Morrow again. There's the double tip that time. A lift for Rogers. And a tie game at 9 apiece. These Warrior fans in heavy disagreement with that call. What a long volley that was. Here's Rogers again, wedging it through. And she's got to be thinking ball don't lie on that. 10-9, the Warriors with the lead. Here's Jay Amoro to Kennedy. Too long and a point for Waukee. Correction, they say it is Dowling's point. So it's 10-10, and Kennedy Klein will serve it. Rogers from the back row, tipping it. And a kill for Rogers.
Point Waukee, 11-10.
Waukee still retaining their lead with Allie running back to serve it. Mia Heinrich checking out. Here's Kaylee Klein, not able to get it down. Caroline Crane denying them. And a tie game at 11 apiece. Caroline Crane gonna stay in. Still unsure so what we're doing here. Crane will come out as Flattery comes in, and Flattery will serve it. Maggie Craig down inside. Some more substitutions here as Stella Braddock comes back in place of Sakori. Sydney Bryan also coming back in for the Maroons. Liv Davis will serve it for the Warriors. She lollipops that one, and it's an ace. The ace for Davis now has Waukee with a two-point lead. Almost another ace. The ball right back to Waukee. Stella Braddock pushing it over. Here's Kaylee Klein, kept alive. And now Rogers from the back. Stanfeld to push it back over. Here's Stanfeld again, not able to finish it. A net violation, and Waukee now with a 3-point lead.
14-11.
Liv Davis still back and serving. Morrow. Settle Muller gives Dowling their first point in a while here. They still trail by 2, but Holtorf and Gredeke come back in. And Holtorf will serve it. Here's Braddock. Too far. Dowling had it read like a book. And now they only trail by 1. Holtorf serving again. Davis to Craig. That one out of bounds off the hands of Holtorf. And Waukee with a 15-13 lead.
Maggie Craig serving.
There's Bryan with the set this time. Rogers kept alive by Bryan. Holtorf. Kennedy Klein gets it done from the back, keeping the Maroons in it. And now Kaylee Klein to serve it. That one's skimming the net, but kept alive by the Warriors. Malia Rogers jamming it through the antenna penalty off of the hands of Dowling. Now a 2-point lead again. Some more substitutions as Alessio comes in place of Kaylee Klein. Lexi Weber serving it as Bryan receives it. Holtorf setting it up to Kennedy Klein. Rogers finishing it off. And a 3-point lead. The largest we've seen since earlier, back when both these teams still had single digits. Holtorf just pushing it over that time. Rogers again. Another kill for Rogers. 18-14, and Coach Wiskus will use her second timeout. They trail by 4 as Waukee leads 18-14 on Huddle TV and CISN. We're back following the timeout as Lexi Weber will serve it into play for the Warriors as they lead by 4. Kennedy Klein and the Maroons rebounding off the timeout. A 3-point deficit. The Maroons leading 2 sets to 1. If they can claw back in and win this set, they'll have this match done with. Warriors, on the other hand, trying to push for set 5. There's Rogers again, just kind of tipping it over gently, and it's a kill for Rogers. A 4-point lead for the Warriors. In pursuit of set 5 as Stella Braddock serves it into play this time. Another miscommunication, and Waukee has a 20-15 lead. Kennedy Klein just pushing it through. That one done by Davis. A 21-15 game. At this pace, we might have a 5th set coming. Will be the first match to go to 5 sets here at Dowling Catholic this season, if that happens. Kennedy Klein kept alive. Here's Rogers this time. Saved outside, another point. 22-15, and the Warriors with their largest lead in this set. The Maroons don't have any timeouts, and that might just be a problem here, as the Warriors only need 3 more. Holthor setting it up as it's still alive. Cray not able to finish it. Rogers putting it through. Rogers has been on a hot run here in this set, especially right there on that previous volley. Stella Braddock serving and needed 2 more points. Ava Gredicke cleaning up a little wet spot on the Maroons side of the court. The Warriors in need of 2 more points. That one down inside. Warriors thrown a little off guard by that call, but it looked like it was in from up here. Stanfell and Morrow back in for the Maroons. Morrow back to serve it. Jay Morrow's serve received in the back. Rogers tipping it over, kept alive, and Stanfell is going to give him a free ball. Rogers again, down inside. Set point here in set 4. And Rogers back to serve it. In pursuit of sending the Warriors to set 5. Right now they lead by 8. A lollipop serve kept alive. Morrow setting it up to Kennedy, who tips it over. It's right back to the Maroons. Kaylee Klein kept alive. Blocked at the front. Caroline Crane gets the 17th point for Dowling in this set. And Kennedy Klein will serve it. They're in need of 7 straight. Holtorf again, question. The Maroons still alive. Kaylee Klein keeping him in it, and Waukee takes a timeout. And will take it with them as the Maroons trail by 6. The Warriors leading 24-18 on Huddle TV and CISN. We welcome you back following the timeout. Kennedy declined to serve it as the Maroons trail by 6 in set 4 here at set point. Maggie Craig denied at the net again. Gianna Stanfeld that time. Kennedy Klein still serving. They need 5 straight. Here's Rogers. Gianna Stanfeld pushing it back over. Davis trying the trickery, but they read it. Kaylee Klein not able to put it away. Here's a free ball for the Maroons. Morrow setting it up again. Kaylee Klein downing it. 24-20 right now. Dowling staying alive here in set 4. Kennedy Klein serving it into play. Liv Davis setting it up. And Waukee wins set 4. Mia Heinrich with a set-winning kill as Waukee wins set 4, 25-20, and we'll go to set 5 here on Huddle TV and CISN. Well, we welcome you back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The 5th set incoming here. The Warriors won set 1. The Maroons won set 2 and 3. And then the Warriors came back to tie it up. A lot of energy from both of these benches here. Sydney Brine will get set to serve it underway. Winner of this set will take the match. Warriors looking to rebound from their Tuesday night loss against Ankeny Centennial. Dowling trying to win their second this week. Still awaiting the whistle from the net ref. Quick change of words from Kennedy Klein and Maggie Craig.
Thursday night, CIML Volleyball. Cindy Ryan serving.
Cindy Bryan back to serve it as set 5 is underway. And Lexi Weber gets the first point. It's going to be a very intense fifth set. Lots of energy roaming around both these benches and the student sections. Dowling need their first point to get their students back on their feet. Ellie Muller laying it through. And now the Dowling students are back up on their feet. Some substitutions here real quick as Holtorf and Gredeke come in for the Maroons. Holtorf will go back to serve as it's tied at 1. Stella Braddock tipping it over. Bryan will set it up as Gredeke cannot finish it. Maggie Craig, the same result. Muller tipping it over, pushing it back. Lexi Weber getting the kill. A 2-1 lead for Waukee.
2-1. Craig, serving. Timeout on the floor. We'll clean up.
More wet spots to clean up as Malia Rogers tries to keep that Waukee side dry.
Craig serving.
Maggie Craig now to serve it. Inside, and Waukee gets another point.
3-1.
$164 watching right now. For those people, you're tuning into a very great game here in set 5 as the Warriors lead 3-1. Holtorf sets it up to Muller. It's still kept alive. Ruddy sending them a free ball as it's outside. Dowling back to a 1-point deficit. Kaylee Klein serving it into play. The Warriors leading by 1. The ball right back to Dowling. Ellie Muller not able to finish it. Here's Braddock. Bouncing off that net. Kennedy Klein. Malia Rogers with the kill. Back to a 2-point lead. And Lexi Weber to serve it.
Weber serves. Alessio in for Klein.
Both these teams had 2 timeouts in this set. They're gonna have to make sure they use them wisely. No ace for Lexi Weber. Kennedy Klein gets the kill.
Kennedy Klein, 3-4. Weber out, Ruddy in.
3-4 in set 5. Emerson Flattery gonna check in and place of Cindy Bryan. Emerson Flattery will serve it. Rogers with the kill. The Warriors firing on all cylinders right now. And Braddock goes back to serve it. Braddock not able to get it through. Back to a 1-point set.
Subbing, Dowling Catholic, Gianna stands out, and Jaya Morrow. Jaya
Jay Amoro back to serve following the substitution. Gianna Stanfell in as well. Davis to Heinrich, couldn't finish it. Stanfell still alive. Here's Rogers. Stanfell trying to answer it, but it's a point for Waukee.
Point, Waukee.
And it's 6-4.
Rogers, serving.
Malia Rogers now to serve it with a 2-point lead. A race to 15 points. Kennedy Klein slaps it over. Heinrich couldn't get it through. Here's Morrow again. Still alive somehow. Rogers gonna give him a free ball. Kennedy again, kept alive by Rogers. Still alive. Caroline Crane with the kill.
5-6.
The energy vibrant across all the walls here inside Dowling Catholic High School. Kaylee Klein checking back in as Addie Olesio checks back out. And Kennedy Klein to serve it. Rogers from the back, still alive. Stanfell can't get it over. And now it's 7-5. Allie Ruddy to serve it with a 2-point lead. Kaylee Klein getting it done. 6-7. Dowling not backing down. Ellie Moore coming back in place of Caroline Crane. And Cindy Bryan now to serve it. Davis setting it up. And Dowling ties it up.
7-all.
Cindy Bryan with another chance to serve it and maybe to take the lead. Davis setting it up, and it's another point off an ace serve.
8-7. Cindy Bryan serving.
Cindy Bryan, every one of her aces crucial in this match. They lead 8-7. Davis not able to finish it from the back. Still alive. Maggie Craig pushing it over. Kennedy Klein keeping it alive. Maggie Craig again, but out of bounds. And a 9-7 set. And Waukee takes their first time out of the set as they trail by 2. And we will be back in 30 seconds on Huddle TV and CISN. We are back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons leading 9 points to 7 in set 5. Cindy Bryan to serve it for the Maroons. Leading by 2 and 6 away from winning the match. Trickery from Davis couldn't fool him. Stanfell with the kill. These Maroons fans getting loud as they are 5 away from winning this match on senior night. Bryan with a high arcing serve. Another point! Kaylee Klein with the block this time. Man, Waukee with another timeout, their second of the set. And we'll take it with them as we'll be back in 30. The Maroons leading 11-7. Back inside Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons leading 11-7 with Sydney Bryan back to serve it. A lollipop high serve. Maggie Craig can't get it through. And my goodness, Gianna Stanfeld is coming through in the clutch. Three points away from winning the match. And Sydney Bryan to serve again. Waukee in need of a spark. Malia Rogers couldn't find it there. Stanfeld again. Lexi Weber finding the spark. And it's 8-12 now with Liv Davis to serve it. Kaylee Klein not able to finish it. Stella Braddock with the same result. Bryan gonna give him a free ball. Rogers gonna push it back over. Here's Kaylee Klein. Kept alive by Rogers. Braddock. Kept alive. Another point for Waukee. They've responded well off that timeout. As Liv Davis goes back to serve it again, trailing by 3. Muller getting it through. 2 points away from winning the match. And Muller is killing on all cylinders again. Holtorf now in as well as Ava Gredicke. Holtorf searching to end it on these next 2 volleys. Maggie Craig inside.
Point. Waukee, 10-13. Craig.
Coach Wiskus unsure on that one, as well as the rest of the Dowling fan base. Maggie Craig serving it into play. Holtorf setting it up to Muller. Rogers, kept alive by Bryan. Kaylee, through the net. What an antenna violation, and Waukee making it 11-13. And Coach Wiskus with her timeout. Her first of the volley, of the set, and we'll be back after this. Waukee on a rally right now as they trail by 2. Maggie Craig to serve it for the Warriors. An ace serve for Maggie Craig. And we have a 1-point set. Craig looking for a second straight ace. No ace that time. Muller's got to push it back over. Here's Rogers. Another kill. We got a tie ball game. Coach Wistis with her second timeout. And we'll take it as well. The Warriors having tied it back up at 13 apiece on Huddle TV and CISN. We're back following the timeout as Maggie Craig is set to serve it in a tie ball game. An ace serve again! Maggie Craig has Waukee in match point. The Waukee fans on their feet. Maroons in desperate need here of this next point. Kept alive by Brian. Holtor setting it up to Greteke. And she ties it up! 14 all. And we now have a deuce here inside Dowling Catholic High School. And Kaylee Klein, one other better option to have, now serving. An ace serve for Kaylee Klein. Match point now for the Maroons. In search of ending it right here. No ace that time. Rogers with the kill attempt. Blocked at the net. And Dowling wins it 16-14 in set 5. What a storybook way to end it here on senior night. Dowling taking down the third-ranked Waukee Warriors 3-2. And the Maroons moving to 13-8 on the season with their second top 5 win this week. We thank you for watching this incredible top 10 showdown in Class 5A on Huddle.